very close to Christmas. Today is December 22nd. I am so excited for Christmas. Gio's so excited. This is going to be a good year. So just right off the top, want to wish everybody a happy holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and hope you have a wonderful end to your 2019 and a great start to your new year. So thank you for joining me today for a What Sold video. This is going to cover the 15th through the 21st of December of 2019, and you guessed it, sales were bad. I've kind of hinted on it on Instagram a little bit, and I just actually realized by doing this video and pulling all the numbers together how bad it actually was this week. Last week was so bad that I didn't even do the video. So, I mean, I'm getting sales, money is coming in. It's nowhere near where it should be, but it is the holidays. And also, if I haven't mentioned before, in the new year, I'm going to go back to my 10 listings a day, but I wanted to really stretch out the photos that I had, the last batch from my photographer who I'm no longer working with, and then the ones that I've done myself to really get me through the holidays without me having to do a lot of work. So, I mean, I haven't taken photos barely at all in the last 2 months. I've taken some just to kind of tide me through and build up a little buffer. I'll probably take some today. Again, just to kind of have a little bit more of a buffer into the new year in case something goes haywire or we're sick or something. But for the most part, I kind of shrunk down, down to 5 listings a day just to keep things going, but not to, use up all of my resources during a time where there's a lot more personal fun things to do. In the new year, we'll ramp back up to 10 and who knows, maybe even more. But so that's one of the reasons why it's slow for me. Also, I have stopped listing on eBay. So my last listing went up on November 30th on eBay. I've still been making sales on eBay. I'm still going to be showing my eBay sales. And if you saw my 2020 goals and then my follow-up to it, those videos, I did kind of mention that I was going to get rid of eBay completely. And then I rethought about it a little bit. And I think I'm going to keep it in a very small way. So at the end of this month, I will downgrade my store down to just the basic, the 250 listings, only keep a certain kind of amount of listings. I will do a video on it and kind of explain what I'm doing to retool and kind of what my process is there. And we can kind of watch the progress as I try to build that back up perhaps. But right now I'm really looking forward to just kind of completely shutting it down for a little bit, compared to what it was. So it's not over, but it's very minute. But the great thing is that it's almost the end of the month and I'm still making sales even though I haven't listed in 22 days. So it's not a lot of sales, but it's still sales, and it just shows what is possible. So I'm excited to share that with you. The items that sold for over $30 and the items that sold in less than 2 weeks. So let's jump in. Sorry for that bunch of ramble in the beginning. So all of the items that sold in 2 weeks or less sold on Poshmark. So this one is a Tulani silk tunic top with a split neck, long sleeves. It's a really beautiful top, and I really did want to get more for it, but because sales have been so bad, I've been really lenient on sales. I went back and forth with this person, and again, I've said before, if someone's going back and forth with me, at least an initial exchange and then into the next exchange, at that point I'm just going to accept whatever they give because they obviously want it. They're obviously, in need of this or are very interested in it. I want them to have a good deal. I don't want to nickel and dime people over a few dollars. What I've liked to have gotten more towards 19, 20. I can't remember how much I had it up for. Maybe I had it up for 24. I don't know. But 14 is fine. I still made an okay profit. So it sold on Poshmark, and that sold this sold in 18 days. I only had 2 sales that sold in less than 2 weeks. So I included 2 additional sales, which sold in 30 days or less. That's how bad it's been. A lot of my older things are selling. So, and I've alluded to a couple videos why I think that is, because I list all year long my winter stuff, which is now coming due, and so people are buying it. My ugly Christmas sweaters that were listed a long time ago. So I have a lot of back stock that needs to be going at this time, and so it's okay that it's older. And because I've only gone down to 5 listings a day, I don't have as much going up that's newer, and not all of it is because now I'm going ahead. So I'm putting up shorts, I'm putting up swim, I'm putting up whatever it is, and so I'm not just putting up things for the winter time. So again, I'm fine with it being a little all over the place. Anyway, moving on. Next up are these men's Hurley shorts. I like Hurley, but it hasn't been selling like I had hoped or that it did. I used to sell, a good amount of it. So I don't know that I would not pick it up, but I'm not going to be like looking for it. So Hurley 21-inch walk shorts, and those sold for an offer of $13. And those sold also in 18 days. So just a little over 2 weeks. This was a good sale. It's a new with tags and tailor dress, and really pretty, kind of pale pink, blush pink. Got it at the consignment store clearance sale, so it cost me $1 or $2, and I sold it for $25. I think I had it up for $39 because it is new with tags, but the offer for $25 came in. I scooped it up, and that took 14 days exactly to sell. The next one took 6 days to sell. This was in season. I had found this, like 99% sure I found it at the bins. And it's new without tags because it had the, I don't know, this wasn't a haul video, so I don't know, maybe it was at the bin, I don't know. But the underwear was attached, so it had not been worn, but the actual tags were not on it. Anywho, it was a plus size, not necessarily any kind of brand name, but just obviously like this is the time to be selling it. It was so light. I did pick it up. I'm happy it's sold and that I'm not stuck with it because I really am, and that's why I did include this for sure in here. I don't think I'm going to be doing all the Christmas things next year. I think I'm going to skip the year of Christmas sweaters, saving them up, having them take up space, doing that bulk listing process of heavy sweaters that are bulky, that take up a lot of space before they get listed, and then once they're in the bins after they're listed. Obviously, this is not an ugly Christmas sweater. It is not bulky, but I sold almost all of it. I have only a handful of items left of Christmas stuff. So it is a moneymaker. It does do well. I would recommend it. I just want to take a break this next year and see if it does anything to my numbers, or if I can sustain my numbers all around without having it. And then I can decide if I want to go back to it or not. I just need a break of it because I really kind of overdid it this past year as far as like picking up every ugly Christmas sweater I can find, putting them all up very early. They just really took up a lot of space in my bins. So I'm just kind of like, over it. But I do only have like a very small handful, and it's really only like maybe 3 to 5 sweaters left, and I had over 60. And then like a couple of the Santa shorts. Those did not do as well this year as they had done in the past. So I definitely wouldn't pick those up. The Santa lingerie type stuff though always does well. So there's that. Anyway, let's move on. So those are all the items that sold in 30 days or less. So as you can see, 2 items sold in less than 2 weeks, 2 items sold in less than a month after that, 2 additional items sold from being listed 2 months or less, 15 items sold within the 2 to 6 month range. So that makes sense. That's the ugly Christmas sweaters. That's a lot of the winter stuff that I've gotten, like the outerwear from Airport Lost Luggage. Also, I've really been trying to push the older items out, so here and here it makes sense that 15 and 13 items from 6 months plus or older are selling now, so that's fine. As far as the total money, oh dear Lord in heaven. So 26 items sold on Poshmark, $381 in sales. Like, terrible, terrible, terrible. 10 items sold on eBay, even though I haven't listed anything since December 1st. So I think that's great for the little work that's been done. The fact that I'm not paying my VA to list on eBay, that all of that is just kind of like out of my hands, and they were just residual sales. But it still was only for $257, so it wasn't like it was a ton of money. And then total goose egg blank on Mercari. What the heck? Like, Mercari, where are you at? I've been really kind of getting excited about like more that I can do with Mercari and how I'm really going to increase sales there, and hopefully have just Poshmark and Mercari lead the way and not really have to deal with eBay that much. And gosh darn it, I just don't know. Makes me really scared. So we'll see. Maybe that's a separate video to talk about. So the totals, 36 items sold, which is terrible for me for how it's been going lately. $639 in sales, average ASP of $17.75, which is fine. But hello, $639 in sales is not good. Like, I appreciate all of it. I'm grateful that I have it. Please don't take me wrong, and I don't like to be negative, but this is the kind of thing that you need to be prepared for as a business owner, and you need to be okay with, and you need to take how bad it feels and channel it into doing more work instead of complaining about how bad it is. I mean, I'm saying it because I'm talking to you, but I'm not like going around town and going around my day complaining about my sales. I'm actually really on the apps, really trying to do whatever I can to get sales, at the same time recognizing it's a busy time of year. I sell used clothing. I want to do my family stuff. Everybody else wants to do their family stuff, and it is what it is. So it has to all be measured. Like, yes, I'm pissed at 6:39. I wish it was 16:39, but it's all cool. I've been putting in, I don't want to say less work, different work. I've been, doing more big picture stuff, less pictures, less listings, things like that. And really just trying to retool some things and get ready for the new year. And then, like I said, we've been doing all sorts of Christmas things and baking Christmas cookies and all of that. So there's that. Now let's talk about the 3 items over $30. And those are whatever they are. So the first one is this Michael Kors purse. I don't know if you've seen me talk about this previously, but I bought it at a garage sale, and I bought it for $35. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm in full transparency, being honest with you. I have no idea what kind of cockamamie idea got into my head one day at a garage sale that I would pay $35 for this purse, which did have some flaws. I have no words. I have no words for why I did that. It was a bad call. And so I couldn't give this bag away. And so and also too, I didn't spend time looking up what it was. I didn't put a lot of keywords. It was just bad overall. I never went back to revise this listing. I have no idea why it doesn't have any other keywords in here. It's totally my fault. And sometimes it happens. You get busy, you do other things, and listings fall by the wayside. And so it's all bad. And so when they offered me $38, I just was like, thank the Lord, let me get rid of this freaking thing and move on. So I only sold it for $38, which I don't even know what my 20%, after fees is, but obviously I lost money on it. But it was a learning lesson. It's not that I don't want to deal in handbags. I don't mind them, but I just don't know enough about them. I don't know what's the latest styles, and I feel like there's more of a specific person that you're going for with these kinds of purses than you are with clothing, because clothing could range in so many. I don't know. I really don't even know. I'm just talking for no reason. So this was bad. But at least it's sold. It's over with and done. Then this Eileen Fisher linen pullover sweater. I had it up for it was on sale for $47, and she offered me $30, and I was fine, because again, hello, I have no sales. Plus it was on eBay, so I was okay, let's just get some eBay sales. Maybe that'll spark some other sales, which it did. It sparked another sale, which wasn't this one. It wasn't an over a $30 sale, but still, it did. One sale came and then the next sale came, so that was great. This is just a Talbot's cashmere sweater, and this sold for $30, so that was good as well. Those are all of the sales that I wanted to talk with. I did just want to make one note to say that this video is brought to you by the Reseller Mom Show Etsy store. If you haven't checked it out, I've got all sorts of tools and resources that I use for my business to help me be more efficient, get more sales, get more done, and I just encourage you to check it out. I won't say more than that, other than the thrifter mugs have been selling really well. I don't know if they're gifts for people or if it's you guys that watch my videos are, also doing it to support me. I appreciate that. But I would just encourage you to check it out. I'm adding new things all the time. There's tools and resources and also swag, and I am very excited about it. I enjoy adding this to one of the things that I do. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. The next one that I do will obviously be after Christmas, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, like this video on the way out, and let me know in the comments below how your sales are going. I appreciate it. Have a great day.